Welcome into Extra Time. Thank you as always for your tweets. Craig and Steve here in the studio. Mark Ogden as well is in London waiting for your questions. Very excited. Look at him.
Very excitable, Mark, isn't
Yeah, exactly. Right, let's talk about Arsenal. Starting off, Mark, can they stay third?
Yes, because they've got goals. I think Aubameyang's the main guy, isn't he? I think if they can keep him fit and scoring, they've probably got the best chance because not anybody else has got that same kind of firepower. Leicester could be third, but they've only got Jamie Vardy, so I think Arsenal for me are the favourites.
Wow.
Yeah, I think if we're going back to our league, I had them in fourth at the end of the year, but I didn't realise, I didn't think third, but I didn't realise just how bad some of the others would be. And saying that, Chelsea, so far, Chelsea have looked better than I thought they were going to be. At least they're playing an attacking football, but I absolutely agree. If Arsenal do get in the top four, it will be because of the front line. The other interesting thing with Arsenal, when Bellerin and Kieran Tierney are fully fit, that's going to give. I think we'll get a better gauge of how that back four is when those two fullbacks are fully fit and up to speed.
What was Craig's dream club in terms of a transfer move?
Golf club.
Which one? Augusta?
Nearest.
Wentworth? Where are we heading? Was there somewhere that you kind of, when you were growing up, you always like aspired to, I want to go and play for Barca, Real Madrid?
Wasn't bothered.
No. I was lucky as a kid. I had a lot of choice to go to London and Manchester, and I could have went to Arsenal.
Right.
As a kid and all that, but I went to Chelsea. It wasn't the club it is now, but it was a great club, good family club, lots of good people. So 10 good years there. Moved to another great club in Celtic at a time when Scottish football was pretty high.
Yeah, we don't need your CV.
So my point is,
we know where you play.
My point is, why would I want to? I didn't.
No, but you know when you were a kid,
to go to Liverpool.
No, but when you were a kid,
Barca.
was there a club that you dreamt? So was yours Rangers, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
No, there wasn't
really,
like
no. I didn't bother.
Not bothered.
That's a good. Is that something I say a lot?
Yes, you say it a lot.
Not bothered. I wasn't bothered. You know, I'm the kind of guy. I just go where they went. I just sail along.
Just go with the flow.
Happy can be.
Mark, is Raul Jimenez?
Derby. I went to Derby.
Yes, and then Derby, and then Craig Brown called you up to go for a month, and you went there.
All right, I've told you that story. I've missed out Dundee with Ravanelli, and it went into administration.
Yes.
Do you want to hear about Walsall?
No, I really don't.
Had a little couple of months at Walsall with Paul Mercer.
That was the one I was looking for.
Mark,
that didn't go great.
Is this from Sebi? Is Raul Jimenez the most underrated striker in the Premier League?
Not by Sevi. I think he scores goals. I think he's a decent striker. I think Wolves have got a player that will potentially get him into the top 7 or 8 again this season. But I think, would he survive at a big club? I think he possibly would. I think, certainly we talked about Man United earlier. I think he'd probably do well at Man United and improve them instantly. So, yes, he's one of the most underrated strikers in the Premier League.
Stevie, who gets in the top 4 along with Liverpool and City?
That's a hard one.
Just say, do what I do, say, I'm not bothered.
I'm not bothered.
Not bothered.
I really don't care.
That's the end of it. Well, there's no comeback from that, is there, really?
I've got a sneaky that Chelsea might get in the top 4.
Chelsea and Arsenal?
I'm surprised Arsenal's third right now, really.
I think Arsenal are surprised they're third right now.
Well, what it is, it's a points-based thing. And
I think it's very difficult to say with any certainty who the top 4 is going to be. Oh, sorry, we know who the top 2 are, but third and fourth.
That's why they asked. That's what they said along with Liverpool.
I think it's very difficult. I'm going to stick my neck out right now and say Chelsea will get in the top 4.
Right.
And if it continues to go the way it is, the Premier League, it'll be Arsenal.
Speaking of Chelsea, which young Chelsea prospect is the best one?
Well,
who's impressed you the most?
Well, Abrahams has impressed me because I did not think he would be able to get. So I didn't think he would be able to get the return the goals early on from a player who I think is a little bit limited and spent time in loan in the Championship, but Villa did a decent job. So his goals return. Mount's impressed me with his composure and his ability to look as if he's not phased. But I think ultimately, fitness dependent, Hudson-Odoi could be the best. But he needs to put a string of months together without injury because he's coming off a bad one.
Mark, for you the best one?
I think Mason Mount. I just think he looks a special player. I think he's got a little bit of edge to him as well, which I like for a young player. he does remind me a little bit of Michael Owen, that kind of little devil in him a little bit, that little tenacity. And I think for a young player to just go in at Chelsea and just do what he's done after a year alone at Derby, he's been brilliant. I just think he's shown he's not been fazed by it whatsoever. Tammy Abraham, I think we'll wait and see with him, because a lot of his goals have come against teams that were either promoted this season or last season. So let's see what he does over the course of the season. But I think Mason Mount is going to be a star.
No, nobody's mentioned.
See, why would you bring it up?
Well, I have to bring it up.
You don't have to bring it up. No. Because, no, it doesn't need to be said.
No, but it's fun. It's fun.
It's fun.
Who?
What? For me, because people are getting so wound up about Christian Pulisic. I've said that.
Pulisic, yeah.
There's people this side of the pond who are having to get medication because
Happy.
I know.
I don't understand this.
time,
People are just so. It's like a life or death thing. About Chelsea have just won again, 4-1, away from home with Tomori, Abrahams, Mason Mount, and the one thing some people are saying is, well, why is Christian Pulisic not playing?
Hey, came on, nice assist.
Came on and had an assist.
Sorry, Mark.
I'll just make the point. I saw Pulisic in the Super Cup against Liverpool.
Yeah.
And one thing that struck me about him, whenever he got the ball, he took the safe option. He never went to go past his man. He cut inside.
Mark,
or he,
what are you doing?
do you know what I mean? Well,
Why do you hate Pulisic?
Why do you hate America?
I was making this point to people in the office, and I was like, no, let's give the guy a chance. But I just thought he was too cautious, inhibited, and we have to remember, he wasn't signed by Frank Lampard. He was signed by the regime, which at that point had no idea that Frank Lampard was going to be manager. So Frank Lampard is a big fan of Mason Mount, big fan of Tammy Abraham. So I don't see why Lampard would give any special treatment to Pulisic when, for me, he's not shown enough ambition and drive to be a Chelsea player. I don't think he doesn't want to go past his man. He just wants to cut inside. So
Yeah, I told you. I told you it's a good talking point. No, he's a lovely lad. I mean, he's a level-headed. I mean, it's not
A lovely lad.
It's not a conspiracy.
We've got a
Frank
whole...
Lampard conspiracy.
we've got a whole week to talk about this. Stevie, how long can Rangers stay at the top of the Premiership?
They are top, you know.
I know.
It's a big win. Celtic got beat at Livingston.
Did Rangers beat someone 5-0?
Yes.
Is that Hibs? Is it Hibs?
Yeah, but you make that sound as well.
I don't know, I'm just saying.
No,
can I
exactly.
chuck a question in?
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I chuck a question in?
Yep.
right in.
Would Man United win the Scottish Premier League in the current form?
Probably.
You think so? Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not.
Dear me.
I don't know. I don't watch enough of it, so I don't know now. But...
If Pulisic played for Rangers, how many goals would he get?
Well, the trouble is, Rangers have got some good youngsters. And
Oh, no!
Not as many as Jermaine Defoe.
Would Stevie go on Shaka's diet for a week if it meant Liverpool winning the league?
A week?
How long?
7
But a
days.
week is
How long
7
for?
days.
7
Well,
days.
listen, dice.
No,
Depends how long.
What's this a week? Did you not hear that bit?
I didn't know.
Right. Would you go on Stevie's diet, Shaka's diet for a week?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
For a week, yeah.
No problem. No booze.
Yeah, done it before.
You got really grumpy.
Did. I wasn't a happy camper, but absolutely, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
Yep.
Perfect. All right, that's enough.
we're talking Pulisic tomorrow again.
I don't know. I'm off tomorrow. I don't care.
Are you
It's
in
like a big
tomorrow?
conspiracy.
Are you in
Are you in
tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Lead the agenda.
Yeah.
That way. Julianne, what are they saying in
Julianne.
Paris about?
Yeah. What have they got posters and banners up in Paris because he's not playing? Let's not forget.
Oh,
He
no,
can
still
swap-
go. Put up the thing. We
He
don't
can
want any
swap
more.
Neymar for Pulisic.
You could do.
He was a sub at Dortmund in the end, and now he's a sub at Chelsea.
There we go. Go right. We'll be back tomorrow. Here all week. Don't know what we'll talk about, eh, Craig? Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.